Alright, it's June 10th. I'm outside. Hopefully I get to see Jupiter and the moons. There should be 4 of them that should be visible. Let's go ahead and zoom in. I should be able to zoom in with my phone and see. Aww. Wah, wah, wah. I need a telescope. I wish I was able to record those 3 moons, but didn't happen. I did take a picture of it though, so I'll post that up at the end of the video. Anyways, the video. It's going to be a 2-parter. Part 1, we're going to draw. Part 2, we're going to paint. Okay? It's going to be about the... Well, what are we drawing? You're asking? Duh. Good question. We're drawing and painting a scene from Nightmare Before Christmas. It's hot. I wish it was cold. I like Halloween. Let's get started. Okay? You ready? You ready? If you're not ready, pause the video. Then get ready. Alright? Let's go to the supplies. Supplies! 11 by 14 canvas. Paint. All paint will be listed below. Paintbrushes. Charcoal pencil. This to help mix your paint. Water for your brushes. The belief that you can do anything. And most importantly, a sleeping dog. Taz, wake up. Taz, you're my co-host. Come on. Come on. And most importantly, coffee. Well, for you guys, hot chocolate. But coffee for me. I should get a cat. So let's just get started. All right. So you need your pencil. Okay. And if you don't have a charcoal pencil, that's fine. You can still use a regular pencil like this one. And it's got the eraser in the back, you know, technology. All right. Let's go ahead and get started. First thing we want to do is very lightly, you want to make the very famous hilltops that is found in Halloween Land. Okay, let's just swirl just like that. Okay, we're gonna do the bottom side first. And then once you're ready, we're gonna come on over here. And bring the back side. Now if you don't have it connect the first try, it's fine. You can go back and make sure it connects. Now I love these little designs and interpretations of mountainsides that Tim Burton has made. The art style this is called is German Impressionism. Yeah, but you didn't know that. I didn't know it. Found out about it. I learned something. But I watched a documentary on Tim Burton, and that's what was his favorite art style. He went to school in, I believe it was San Francisco, at the California Art Institute, and that's where he got to practice and hone his art skills. Okay, all right, now we got the swirl. Now you're going to notice though, if you're putting your hand on a canvas like this, it's going to rub onto your palm. That's okay. If it smears a little bit, that is fine, because you're going to be painting over it. Okay, next part, we need to draw the moon. Now I like to do this. Now, even though I already did my mountain, I want to make sure my moon connects. The weird thing about when you draw, and is that everything's got to line up nicely. Our brains are very, our brains, when they interpret things, are very, very picky. Now, if something looks off, our brain's going to pick it up. And something simple like a drawing is going to look funny for our brain, our minds. And if we do simple tricks like this, our brain will, even though we're going to paint this, our brain's going to feel, create that illusion that we know that there's a moon behind this. So you want to make sure you do that. Now, if you don't have to make these perfect. The one thing about Tim Burton in this movie is a lot of lines are not straight. A lot of lines are jagged. So if yours is crooked, that's fine. You know, just don't tell anybody you messed up. They're gonna look at your artwork and they're gonna be like, "Wow, that looks so great! I can't believe you did this right here. I love how this is all sharp and curvy." And you're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, I meant that." They don't need to know that you didn't. Okay, so once we got the moon in, we need to draw Jack. Jack is not too difficult to draw since he is a skeleton. The only issue is that we're gonna have is the detail that we're gonna put in on him. He's got a pinstripe suit. It's black and white. So let's try our best. Okay. Now this is the first time I'm recording this. I might need a second take. Let me make sure you guys are able to see everything. There you go. Okay, so since Jack is a skeleton, I'm gonna draw a stick figure, just to kind of line things up where I want things at. Okay, and then I'm gonna put his head right here. And then I'm gonna draw a triangle like that. That's where his main body's at. So he's mostly legs. And then I'm gonna draw a lake coming down. Now I'm kind of running into an issue. I made this mountain a little bit too big. I want to make sure he fits in the painting. So it's okay right now, since we did everything light. I can go in here and erase a little bit. No, you don't have to do this. If your painting is a little bit, or your drawing is a little better than mine, just leave it alone. But this is your painting. You can do whatever you want. I'm just providing a blueprint. That's it. All right. So we got a leg here, and we got a leg there. Okay. Now it doesn't have to be super detailed because we're gonna come in here later. All right. And let's have strike a pose. Do that. And it wouldn't be Jack Skeleton without his trusty dog, but we'll do that in a second. I'm gonna give you guys time. Now I'm not putting a lot of detail in right now because a lot of it's gonna go away when I paint. So I just want his outline here, so that way I know I'm gonna paint there. Okay. Get some of that out of the way. All right. And let's go ahead and add. We can add a little gravestone here on the corner. Bring my sketchbook up. And we can add another one here. Can put a pumpkin here. Like I said, doesn't have to be fully detailed. And we can put another one over here. And let's add one here. I'm not going to put a lot of detail because I'm going to come in there with paint, and I use the paint to make my detail. Okay. And since the moon's here, let's get some, remind myself that we need a shadow here. So this is going to be where my shadow is going to go. It's important to have shadows. It gives your art a three-dimensional look. And I'm going to put one right here. And right here. And you know what? Let's go ahead and add 0 because I have the coffee cup. Okay, and 0 can go. Let's go here. Let's put him here. Again, not going to put a lot of detail. Just going to get the sketch right. And he's got ears that float like that. I'll have it like that for now. Okay, and let's go ahead and come in on Jack. And he's got like these frills that go up. Again, not too much detail, just enough where I know where he's going to be at. And I can always change his position. And he's got little frills here too. And he's got a little neck. Alright, so that's kind of like our outline. It's already looking pretty good. Now, of course, I'm going to have to fix this right here when I come in with the painting, but it's going to stay there for right now. So, if you're following along, you should have at least this part done. Now, I'm going to add some shadow here just because I want this to look like it's three-dimensional. Now, if you want to add anything else, go ahead. This is your painting. It doesn't have to be exactly like mine. This is just an outline of what it's going to look like. All right. If you want, you can add more gravestones, make it look cooler. You can fix the hill a little bit, make it more narrow. I think that's what I'm going to do. If you want to add Sally, you probably could add Sally right here. It's another room right here. Maybe I can do that. Let me make some room. Oh, I'll just add Sally. I like Sally. Let's see. What can I have her do? Questions. Alright, but we have Jack right there. Let's see, maybe we can put Sally. Should have made room for a bench. She could be sitting down. Maybe we can have her right here. Kind of looking up at him. So let's go ahead and put that right there. Now we don't have to go to a lot of detail. I'm gonna erase some of this. If you want to add Sally, that's fine. If you don't, it's fine too. Oh no, I need a better eraser. Let's see, I need a better eraser. I can't find one. I think that's good. See, we can have her, if I do a bench, let's see. How can I make the bench? That way it doesn't look off. Or maybe I can have her standing. Questions. Decisions. Let's put the bench right here. We can get creative with the bench too. Let's do that same swirly design. I'll bring it up here. And we don't have to go a lot of detail on her because that's where the painting's going to come in handy. Okay. We can have her sitting down. She's got, let's see, have her right here. Sharpen pencil. Let's see. Let's put her. I can make this is going to be a really interesting angle. So she's sitting down on a bench. We're kind of laying on the bench. We'll do that. Now you don't want to make too much detail because the paint is going to take over. So let's do it this way. So she's sitting on the bench. Let's see. It's got a little neck too. Now we're gonna have to make Jack a little bit smaller because he's kind of way farther up, so it just gives us that look like she's a lot closer to us. So let's put her on here. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but my dog is snoring right now. It's kind of funny. And she's kind of always having her hands like this. Like, oh dear, oh dear. I'm gonna make sure I put her chin right there so that way it looks like she's looking up. Like, oh man, this is trouble. Now Sally's gonna be like the hardest part. So if you're comfortable with just having Jack and Zero there, you can stop right there. Now if you want to add more, we can add Sally. Sally's gonna be a little difficult to draw in there. I'm having a little bit of trouble, but it's okay. It's my first video. I'll get better. Yeah, a lot of the detail is going to come from the painting. I have to clean this up. There it is. No, she's showing up. Now, if you don't want to draw Sally, that's fine, like I said. The next thing is to erase this line here that has the moon. The line that we use to make the moon. Oh, the circle, sorry. And then it goes through here. And it goes through 0. Add her here. Let's clean him up a little bit. All right, so we have Sally, we have Jack, and we have our first video. There it is. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pause it for right now, and then we're gonna get the painting going. So I'll see you then.